Hello sailors, I'm Erik Koning, and today we're going to do a land lesson. Now, before we do this land lesson on rigging today, I think this boat needs to be put together before we rig it. So if you give me literally 1 second, I'm going to put this boat together with my two advanced sailors here, and we're going to do this lesson right away. There we go. Now that our boat's all set up and ready to be rigged, we're going to do that. So if you come a little closer here, I'm going to show you how to rig your boat. When we are rigging sailboats, we need to work as a team because sometimes it can be a difficult job that needs more than two hands. So when you're working as a team, you need to communicate. In order to do that, you need to learn what you are communicating, or the parts of the boat. Here, these are the halyards. These are what we use to raise the sails, and they're really important. Halyards, okay? Can you say it with me? Elena, our only student here today?
Halyard!
Yeah, that's right, halyard. Good. Now, along with halyards, for halyards, yeah, we have the, this is the mainsail halyard. Goes all the way to the top and around a pulley to back down, which comes to a cleat here. This cleat attaches to your sail, and this is what's going to be pulling it up. Just like that. See that? Alright. Very simple, very easy. We also have one of those for the front, which for the front sail, which we call the jib. Okay? Can you see that? The jib. Everybody.
Jib.
Good. All the way back here we have the rudders. This is the tiller. This is what you're going to be using to steer. When you guys get more advanced, we're going to be using trapeze harnesses. It's basically just a harness you strap on, and there's a little hook on it. You're going to hook onto these loops here and lean back. What's that used for is weight distribution, and if you have good weight distribution when you're sailing, then you will be able to get better speed. This is the boom. We call it the boom for a reason. That's because when we tack or jibe, it can swing around violently, and if it hits your head, well, it's going to make a bang sound. You want to try and avoid that as much as possible, okay? What I'm standing on right now is called a trampoline. These are only on multi-hull boats, and it's what you're going to be sitting on. They're fairly comfy. So, yes, trampolines. And on the trampolines, we have hiking straps. Hiking straps are very similar to trapeze lines, except all you do is you hook your feet underneath. It's more like your ankles, and you lean back for better weight distribution. Okay, so now we are going to actually raise the sails, and I'm going to walk you through that. Okay, so now we are going to raise the mainsail and the jib. Now before we raise the mainsail using the halyard, which is attached to the cleat, we're going to feed it into the slot here. After, of course, making sure no halyards are caught or going to be in the way, and we start raising it. Now, Elena, do you want to raise this?
Sure.
All right. Pull on that halyard. Here, I'll help you feed it. Usually this is a two-person job, one feeding, one's pulling. When you raise the mainsail, you want to make sure the boat is in irons, or else you could, the sail could be catching wind as you're pulling it up, and it could be difficult. How's it going, Elena?
It's getting a bit harder as I go up.
Yeah? Oh, we have a slight rip here in the sail. This should be patched up soon, but for now we're just going to keep going. It should be fine. Okay? Okay, a little slowly. You getting tight? Keep going. Okay. Now I think the reason it's getting a little tight, Elena, is because, how's your hand?
Okay.
Right. So I think the reason it's getting a little tight is because the wind has shifted, which is quite common, and the wind is hitting the sail, as you see, and putting some tension on it. So for now, Elena, this is fine. Good job. Thanks.
Thank you.
So now we're going to do the jib sail. Okay, Elena, thanks a lot for your help. Now it's time to raise the jib. The jib is the sail on the front of the boat. It accompanies the mainsail, of course. And this also gets raised by a halyard. Elena, what's this sail called?
Jib.
Very good. Elena's on fire tonight. Now, here we have our halyard. We want to make sure it is also not blocked by any other lines, which it isn't. Hopefully tonight I will have some luck raising this, because usually it's a little finicky getting this hook into the loop, which is at the top of the sail, which holds it up. On the SL16, which is this boat we have in front of us here, the jib is quite unique. It has a zipper on it to keep it streamlined and I guess reduces drag. This can be a two-handed job as well, but for now, Elena, I think I can do this on my own legs. Just really quickly do this by myself. I can get the zipper lined up here. There we go. A little sticky, I guess. Yep, there we go. Okay. There you have it. Now both halyards, the mainsail and the jib, once they are raised fully and locked into the loop, and for the mainsail, it is a similar system, a little hook, and on the shackle that we used to raise it, there's a loop. And what you do with these halyards is once all the sails are up, we can just tie them down, maybe around the mast, and then put the extra halyard just in a pocket so it's not in the way of the boat. It's very important to have good organization when you're rigging, because once you're out sailing, you don't want any ropes in your way. You don't want to be mixing up the traveler line for the traveler sheets for the mainsail halyard. That would be bad. If you wanted to pull it in and you accidentally drop the mainsail. Oh. There we go. The jib wasn't locked in. There we go. Now it is. It's time to now hook up the jib sheets. These are the jib sheets. There's a shackle on one side, which helps you pull them in and adjust them. That's called trimming your sails once you're sailing. The two pulleys attach quite easily to a rope here. And if we really quick tie this up, using a bowline knot, sailor's favorite knot. My personal favorite anyway is the bowline. There we have it, all hooked up. Now we can use the jib sheets here to pull in the jib to one side or another. Very good. Then moving farther back to the boat, we have to rig the downhaul. The downhaul tightens the sail in a downward direction to form the sail to your wind conditions. Now, if the wind conditions were very heavy, very strong winds, we would want it quite tight, so there's less of a scooped form to the sail. This allows for more wind to be dumped out of the sail, so we're not overpowering the boat. And in lighter conditions, we would like this a little bit more loose, so we have more of a bag or more of a spoon curve to the sail. This can let us go faster in lighter winds than if it were to be really tight in light winds. To rig the downhaul, it's very simple. We have 2 pulleys here. Pulleys are a sailor's best friend, make everything easy. And unfortunately, due to technical difficulties with the sail, we can't raise it all the way today. But if it were to be raised all the way, we would attach this string through the downhaul eye hole and attach the shackle to that. Right here is the bottom of the sail. This is the eye hole. All we would do is put this rope through the eye hole, which would then be connected by the shackle. The next step would be to attach your main sheets to your boom. This allows you to trim your sails like you normally would. There we go. There, nice. Now that we have most of our sailboat all rigged up, we should go over some of the parts of the boat that you guys should need to know. So, what would we call this sail right here, Elena?
Mainsail.
Okay, good. And this one, the front sail?
Jib.
Good. How about, what do we use to steer the boat? They're connected to the rudders.
Tiller.
Very good. The tiller, yes. We have the boom here. Trapeze. Hiking straps are these straps that are on the trampoline. And also what do we call this this stay right here in the front of the boat. Similar to the side stays.
Forestay.
Yes, that is the forestay. Very good. And that mainly wraps up all the parts of the boat, everybody. Very good job. Now it's time to go out sailing.